Hey, how's it going? I'm Roy from MuteMath, and I play guitar and I play bass in the band. This guitar is a very special guitar to me. It's from Sublime Guitar Company out of Tampa, really close friends of mine. I call this the Basquiat guitar. Yeah, so this artwork is from one of my favorite artists named Jean-Michel Basquiat. He was a contemporary of Andy Warhol, and I just really dig his work, so I made this like collage thing just over the guitar, initially as an idea to present to the company saying, hey, can you make this? And they're like, nah, I don't know, we can make, first of all, it's copyrighted anyway, but for me it's just for my personal thing, and they don't sell this guitar, so that's it. I use Ernie Ball strings, and I like gauge 11, so a heavier gauge, even sometimes 12s or higher. And these are just the stock pickups that come on the Sublime Guitar Company. And you know, talking about Basquiat, I love Basquiat so much that I had my good friends at JHS do a recasing for me of some more artwork from Basquiat for this is a DD7 recase, which is a Boss pedal. And JHS is one of the best pedal companies out there. And I use a lot of their stuff. The Morning Glory, the Twin 12, the Color Box, but this is like one of the best pedals out there in the world. And their Mini Fuzz. And then I have, you know, the typical, there's a tuner, a D7 Ibanez delay, which is a cheap delay, but very magical. Flashback, the big one, which a lot of presets. I have different presets that I could go to, different songs in here. It also has a looper that's pretty cool. An octave pedal, and a reverb pedal, and it's a little digital sounding, but the spring is really nice and big, so I can get big sounds like that. Oh, sorry, probably don't want that. Here, I'll do it again. I killed you. So like a big, you know, here's with it off. Here's with it on. So that long delay, and really the best thing concerning the pedal board that I use is, well, not the best thing, but I guess the most functional thing is this switcher. And what the switcher does by one control is essentially I have 3 banks of presets, and I can choose what pedals I want to have come on. So for example, this is nothing, everything's bypassed, right? Except the reverb. The reverb's at the end. This has the delay on, which I use a lot. This one has this delay. This one has, but both of them together. Bank 3, for example, only it's an octave. And then the next section, as you can see here, I use this for used to, the chorus. It goes then to these 2 pedals, a Twin 12 and this guy. So I'll give you an example. I could switch on all my pedals and program it the way, or turn them all off. So I'm not dancing around doing the pedal dance, you know. I love it. It's changed my world. The other guitar that I have here is another Sublime Guitar Company that they made for me recently. It's also, this model is called the Chieftain, by the way. And I had some special pickups, Porter pickups put in, gold foil, so it's more of a vintagey sound. And this guitar sounds fantastic. It's super warm and just big sounding. It's the same. I use them depending on the song, depending on what's going on in the set, because we've been switching songs. So for certain songs, I feel like this guy's a little bit better, and then I'll switch back to this other Chieftain, which is pretty similar. And then I play bass as well in the band, and this is actually a bass that I have borrowed from a friend. This is a 72 P bass. I also have a P bass very similar to this that I own that I just didn't bring it out. But my good friend Eric Van Lugo allowed me to take this bass on tour. I just put some flat wounds on it. That's a big thing that I do that most people don't. So if you can look at the strings, they don't have the ridges, they're flattened out. So if you feel them, they're smooth, which gives it a duller, more like punchy, vintagey sound. And I run my bass through the exact same setup as I run my guitar. The only big difference is normally I just don't have very many effects. I just turn off the reverb and I switch to bass mode. But so the only pedal I use for bass is also the JHS Morning Glory. This is my go-to pedal. I mean, it's pretty much on all the time. I love this pedal. And use bass. I've been using Ernie Ball picks as well. They made us these nice custom picks, normally a heavy or extra heavy pick. And I use pick on bass a lot as well. Just get a little bit more attack that way. And if I want to smooth it out, what I do is do a lot of palm muting. So I put like, instead of going, I use that technique, which is closer to, it just gives it a little bit more attack with the pick. I still have all access to all these delay pedals with bass, which is